Good morning, students. Yes, good morning, Bhumika, Shamir, Subhasri, Sayantika. Good morning to all of you. Okay, you are present. Very good. Today I will revise present perfect tense. Okay. So, see here, the present perfect tense is used to talk about an action completed in the recent past, but whose effect still remain. That means it is completed in the recent past, but it is still the effect is remain. Example, the present perfect tense is used for the following. Number 1, to talk about an action that has been completed in the recent past. Okay. Example, they have just arrived. She has just finished lunch. That means this is the action completed recent past. Number 2, to talk about an action that was completed at some time in the past, but whose exact time of completion may not be known. That means it is completed, but we don't know the exact time when it is completed. I have visited the Taj Mahal. She has posted the letter. To talk about a past action that has some impact in the present. She has made tea, so we can have it now. The tailor has stitched the jacket, so you can collect it now. Okay? To describe something that started in the past and has continued to the present. Students, you are following the class? Example, Medha has been a teacher in this school for past 5 years. My grandmother has stitched dresses for us every year since we were children. Okay? So, this is present perfect. We learned 4 points here. That present perfect tense means it completes recent future, but its effect is till now. Then turn the page number 52. Now look at the different forms of the present perfect tense. Affirmative, has, have plus past participle form of the verb. The bird has built the nest. The players have returned to the field. Okay. Negative, have, has plus not, then past participle form of the verb. Boy has not done the work. We have not seen the film yet. Interrogative, have or has will come first, then subject, then not, then past participle form of the verb. Has she returned my book? Have they come? Okay. Then this example, you have done it. Then present perfect continuous. Okay. The present perfect continuous tense is used to talk about an action that started in the past but is still going on at the time of speaking. That means the work started earlier at the past, but it is continuing till now. The present perfect tense is used to describe an action that began in the past and is still going on. See here the grammar bite. We usually use words like since to indicate a point of time and for indicate the period of time. That means since Monday, but for 2 years with the present perfect continuous. I have been waiting here from him since morning. That is point of time. I have been waiting for his call for 2 hours. That is period of time. She has been trying to solve the puzzle for half an hour. They have been building the road for 6 months now. Okay, look at the different form of present perfect continuous tense. Affirmative, negative and interrogative. Affirmative has have been ing. The bird has been building its nest. The girl have been playing basketball since morning. Negative have has not been ing. The baby has not been sleeping well. We have not been rehearsing for last 2 days. Interrogative has had, then have, subject, then been ing form. Has she been missing class for last 2 weeks? Have they been digging up the ditch? Okay. And here present continuous and present perfect continuous, where we will use the present continuous is used an action that is going on at the time of speaking. That means when we are speaking the matter, that time the action is going on, like I am teaching, you are learning, the work is going on. But in present perfect continuous is used when we indicate duration for which the action has been going on. The duration is also often indicated by a time expression in the sentence. That means the bird is building a nest, action is going on, present, that is continuous. The bird has been building the nest for the past 1 hour. The action began an hour ago and is still going on. Okay. So expressing the present, revision is completed. Then turn the page number 54. Expressing the past. You are doing your work because you know that your exam will start very soon. So I hope you are preparing for the midterm exam. Okay, students. Now, what is the past tense? You know, past tense means the work has been, the action has completed. That is past. We use the various forms of past tense to talk about past action. These forms are the simple past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. Okay? Simple past. The simple past is used for the following: to express an action that has already been completed and usually has a time reference. That means it is already completed and maybe time also given when it is completed. Okay. The producers released the film last week. I met my friend 6 months ago. Number 2, to talk about the action that took place over a period of time in the past. We stayed in Sydney for a week. They paid back the bank for their loan over many months. Number 3, to talk about past habits. We listened to the children's program on All India Radio on Sunday afternoon. That is past habits. We had the habit to listen the program on All India Radio. My eldest sister went for the summer camps every year when she was in school. This is also her habit. 4, to make request and ask question like I wanted to ask you for help. Did you want to talk to me? These are the request or questions. Okay. Now, formation of the sentence form subject and past form of the verb. Like the baby slept, I woke up at 5 a.m. morning. Negative, did not, and base form of the verb like the boy did not play. Here in negative, when it came did, past tense of do, and that time the verb becomes base form, not the past form. Okay, the traffic did not move for another 10 minutes. Interrogative, did, subject, base form of the verb, and if, who, WH words, and was where, and subject. Did they come home last night? Who was the stranger at the door? Now example you have done. Now this one, used to. Sometimes we use used to. Okay. We use used to describe action which happened often in the past and but no longer occur in the present. Like Shiva used to have long hair when she was young. That means in the past they had done but not in the present. My mother used to play badminton in college. That means when she was in college, she used to play badminton but not now. Okay. Now simple past tense and present perfect tense. What is the difference and where we use these two tenses? The simple past tense here just now I taught, and the present perfect tense in last page I taught, both describe an action that has already happened. The simple past describes a completed action while the present perfect describes an action completed in the past whose effect can still be felt in the present. Okay, that means in simple past we describe the action which is totally completed, but in present perfect we describe the action which completed but the effect is still felt. That means the teacher scolded the students. That is simple past, action completed. But the principal has asked the student to wear blazer in winter. Present perfect because the action was done in the past but its effect remains. That means every year the students have to wear blazer during the winter. Here the example, I have gone to Taiwan in 2011. That is wrong. I went to Taiwan 2011. That means action is completed. But I have gone to Taiwan. It is correct because I don't know when I have gone, but I gone. Okay. To decide whether a verb should be a simple past or the present perfect, check whether the sentence includes the expression of past time. If it includes such an expression, the verb will be in the simple past. Here time is given, that means simple past. Here time is not given, so present perfect. We use this common expression of time with the two tenses. Simple past like yesterday, the week before, last month, in 2006. Present perfect already, just, yet, before, after, still, for, since. Okay? So you understood that what is the difference use of simple past tense and present perfect tense. Okay? Now turn the page number 56. Here the exercises you have done. Now past continuous. Past continuous, students, in present continuous we use subject plus is, am, are and verb ing. In past continuous we will use subject was or were and verb plus ing. The present past continuous is used to talk about action that went on for some time in the past. That means the work was going on and that is went on in the past but not now. The past continuous tense is used for the following: to talk about an action that started and continued for some time in the past. It was raining heavily in the past. They were discussing the plans all through the day. And to talk about the earlier action when two past actions are described. I was ironing my uniform when the doorbell rang. She was getting ready when the guest arrived. We talk about the earlier action in past continuous and second action was in simple past. Okay? Now, formation of sentence. Affirmative was where verb ing. She was dancing. Mike was riding a horse. Negative was where not ing. They were not enjoying the pizza at all. She was not sleeping very well. Now interrogative was where come first subject ing form of the verb. Was she waiting for me? Were George and Ringo famous musician? Now this is the exercise you already done. Now past perfect. The past perfect tense is used to talk about a past action that was completed before another past action began. The past perfect tense is used for the following: to talk about an action which was completed in the past before another action began. For the other past action, we use the simple past. She had just got the ingredients for dinner together when the oven broke down. That means it was later and the action this was completed before, so it was past perfect. I had just entered the auditorium when the dance program began. To describe a past action in the reported speech, like Megha said that they had bought a new car. With some verb such as hope, expect, think. When we want to talk about a past hope, desire, or intention that has not been realized in the present. Like, I had expected India to win the match, but we lost, because it is past hope or expectation. Okay? We had hoped that she would stay with us for a few days. It was also past hope, but not now. Look at the form of the verb sentence. Affirmative, had, past participle form of the verb. Dog, the dog had dug a hole. Negative, had, not have, okay? Had only. Had, not, past participle form of the verb. The mason had not finished the work on time. Shweta had not remembered to water the plant. Here, only the helping verb had will be used. Negative, had will come first, subject not, past participle form of the verb. Had they slept in the guest room last night? Okay, students, it is clear to you? Okay, now turn the page number 58. That is past continuous. Today I will complete the revision of expressing the past tense, okay, and next day expressing the future. Okay, so students, follow it. Past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense is used to talk about an action that took place in the past and continued for a while until a specific time. That means the action took place in the past and continued for a specific time in the past. Like, the past perfect continuous tense is used to describe an action that began in the past and continued for a period of time before it was completed. Example, she was very angry when she met you because she had been waiting for 2 hours. Because she was waiting for you for 2 hours, so she was angry. Surya had been writing the exam for 3 hours. When she came home, she felt exhausted. Okay? So, affirmative, negative and interrogative form. Had been, ing. The bird had been building the nest for 2 days. Had not been, for negative, the baby had not been sleeping all evening. And had, subject, been. Had will come first for the question. Interrogative, had the worker been digging the well? Okay, so up to here it is completed, students. Now you practice for your exam. Earlier I have given you the formal letters, informal letters, paragraph or essay. Paragraph, it will come in short form, that is paragraph, and comprehension also. Okay, comprehension will also come. So I think you have practiced. Okay, okay, now today up to here only. Bye.